Paradox of Games has revealed their roadmap for this year and next year. So why don't we take a look at it and the potential problems that might come with it. For quarter 4 of 2025, we have the Null and Void event, Winter 2025 event, Frost mode, new shop UI, new inventory UI, and the Tesla Tower. Now, we already know what Null and Void is event. I'll have to go over that. So let's just skip the Frost mode. So I believe Frost mode could be taking place in the Frost dimension, or it could have a portal that leads to the Frost dimension that lets the Frost enemies get to us. As for the Winter event, it's probably just a play narrator made. That's my guess. Yeah. Now, for the UI, as you can see on screen, it's got some new inventory UI. Shop UI hasn't been revealed, but it can change. But it looks pretty cool. Has been needing an update since it hasn't been updated since Christmas 2022. But yeah. And then finally we have the Tesla Tower, which hopefully will come out actually this year. It's an intermediate tower with an active ability too. Forgot to mention that. How dare I have a script and not read it? How dare I have a script? How dare I have a script and not read it properly to where I have to correct myself? How dare I? How dare I? Moving on to quarter 1 of 2026, we have the Hardcore Rework Economy Update, Map Difficulty Scaling, and PvP Season 1. Now, the Hardcore Rework is pretty self-explanatory. That is finally coming out. Now, the Economy Update is going to be reworked how skins work and a new currency. Yeah, I'll talk about that later in the vid. Map Difficulty Scaling will be where harder maps like Inferno Abyss and easier map. Inferno Abyss will get more rewards, and easier maps will give less. And then we have PvP Season 1. Hopefully they don't make the game mode still shit. I want to actually play the game. You know. And then moving on to quarter 2, we have Story Mode, Golden Mode, Tower Evolutions, and an unknown new tower. Now, I can only assume Story Mode is all the previous events that are related to the lore, but they're in chronological order. Golden Mode is obviously good. It's gonna be cool to see coming back. However, I do wonder if they're gonna make a special game mode, because we already have 5 modes, not including the upcoming Frost mode. So maybe they'll make it a special mode. I don't know. Maybe they'll make Gilded Path a special map to where specifically you play Golden Mode on that map. Now, Tower Evolutions have been in the works for like over 5 years, and I do hope they do them right, because if I remember correctly, they were meant to replace Golden Towers. However, I don't know if that's going to still be the case. However, if they are, then based on the leaks, they're going to cost gems, which I'm sure that's going to piss people off that they cost gems to just get basically what is a Golden Tower. But unless they just keep Golden Towers and make to where Tower Evolutions are like specifically for unique towers that could be, I don't know, it maybe delves more into the tower. Like, I don't know, maybe Rocketeer. It gets like a Rocketeer could be a good Tower Evolution. It turns into like we already have the Mortar Tower. I don't know, something like that. Like an artillery or something, I don't know. That'd be cool. And then for the new tower, I have no idea what the hell it could be. Maybe Mecha Base or War Machine, I don't know. And then moving on to the last 2 quarters of 2026, we have Community Game Modes, New Tower, Halloween event, and Winter event. Now, I can only assume Community Game Modes, excuse me, sorry, will be modes you can make or modes uploaded by the community members to the devs. I'm hoping it's like BTD6 community modes, if you know what I'm talking about, where like you can upload your own like maps and stuff that have their own little custom stuff. I'm hoping it's like that. So I like it like that with BTD6. And as for the rest of the stuff, I have no idea what the tower or events could be about. I mean, it's 2026, and that's late into the 2026. Of course I'm not doing anything. Like, they barely even know anything. They haven't even, like, I'm sure they have concepts for like the new towers and stuff, or in events, but that's probably about it. But now I've given you the rundown on the roadmap. Let's talk about some problems it may have. Firstly, the cosmetic update, in my eyes, it is a good long-term update. However, I have seen a divide on whether this is a good update. I also believe crates should be kept the same if they weren't already, and if bought with Robux, you get no duplicates. I think reading through it, it appears you only get duplicates maybe from the new method of getting skins. I'm unsure, because I might be dumb, I don't know. I could be just dumb. Now, I know I did kind of gloss over the divide part, so basically what I'm saying is that I've seen TDS YouTubers, they're talking about it, they got a divide about how they don't want duplicates, while another TDS YouTuber says they're fine with it because it's a good update. It's just a divide. People are unsure whether or not they want this, which is perfectly fine. I do think the divide is good, as it shows differing opinions and shows what different people want and will help devs. But then again, it will kind of make it a bit harder for devs to actually get the update out properly, because they don't know if people want duplicates, if they don't want duplicates. But my general thing is, what if, hear me out, you make it to where there are no duplicates, and instead of getting materials from said duplicates as your materials, you get the materials from just playing the game and then use those materials, and basically you make it into a long-term update instead of so there's no duplicates. And then you get stuff from playing the game, and you get more materials from harder modes, and if you win said, obviously you're gonna win, and you get a certain amount of materials, you get a skin that you want. You can make whatever skin. And I do hope they make it to where you can get ultimate skins for free, but they cost a lot of materials, which is probably what the economy update is going to do. They're going to make ultimate skins free. Hopefully they bring back Champion Accelerator, because I didn't get it, because I didn't want to grind PvP, because PvP sucks. Also, add trading, please add skin trading. I beg you. I need to trade my Hazmat Militant skin for Champion XL, which is a totally fair trade. Trust. Now, I do have a little bit of a gripe with the hardcore rework, since it's been a delayed a good amount, so I do hope it actually comes out Q1 of 2026, and I also hope Tesla actually comes out this year. But that's about everything that I have to say about this roadmap. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is like the first video I scripted. So if you have any critiques about the video, leave it in the comments. Yeah. Bye. I don't know why I'm like still talking. Why am I still talking? I don't have to get this. I'm not getting paid. I don't have to get this as the 8-minute mark. Like, get out of here. Go to the comments now and type your critiques and hit that notification bell and subscribe, or I am coming to your home.